Active duty women and veterans fighting new battles some years after they leave the military.
It got to be so bad that I couldn't breathe. Like an elephant was sitting on my chest. I just could not breathe.
Veterans faced a wide variety of toxins over the years at shuttered bases like the Chinook Air Force Base in Rantoul and active bases around the world. Toxins which create unique medical and healthcare needs. Women are often the forgotten veterans. Their health issues are often much different than men's. The healthcare needs for women are frequently gender specific, and over the years it's been difficult for some like Christina Keenan to have the medical community even accept the fact that she is a veteran.
Even though I've been using the VA for my healthcare for many years, even at the DC VA when I went in for emergency care, I was questioned no less than 5 times if I was an actual veteran, even though you have to show your ID to get into the door.
Christina Schauer served in Iraq while in the Army.
As a combat medic in from 2003 to 2004.
When Christina came back from Iraq, she attended the University of Illinois, where she first noticed health issues while running.
I started running in the fall, and I was having a lot of struggles to breathe afterwards. It was like I just couldn't get a good deep breath in.
Her breathing problems were not showing up in pulmonary function tests or x-rays. Years later, she obtained relief using an inhaler.
Really what they have found is through biopsy that these people have like constrictive bronchiolitis or other issues.
Christina is a member of the Tri-State Women Warriors, an advocacy and support group for women veterans in active duty military in Illinois, Iowa, and Wisconsin.
I feel like that's something that's been common in our group, is different types of reproductive issues, whether it's miscarriages or fertility issues.
In 2012, Christina lost her daughter Madeline, who was stillborn.
It's a condition where your brain just never developed. So she had a brain stem, but her actual brain never developed.
Christina wondered if there was a connection to her service in Iraq. She says there was very little research information she could find on Iraq, but there was a late 90s study on women who served in Vietnam.
That study showed that women who served in Vietnam were more likely than women who served but didn't go to Vietnam to have children born with moderate to severe birth defects.
In November 2021 at Pearl Harbor, 14,000 gallons of jet fuel was leaked into the Navy's drinking water. The result has been multiple illnesses, along with miscarriages.
I know all too well how common miscarriage is because I've had one myself. 5 women on my street got pregnant all around the same time. 4 of them lost their child to miscarriage. The woman who lived in my home before I moved in had a stillbirth.
Lawmakers, including Congresswoman Nikki Budzinski, want more research into how toxins are impacting women's health.
We know that women veterans, when they're exposed to some of these chemicals, have up to a 40% increased risk of getting breast cancer. They have increased chances of ovarian cancer, but we don't have enough research right now to really understand, specifically for women veterans, how they're exposed.
Michelle Rowling grew up in Illinois, was in the Navy, and served at a historic military base.
I was at Pearl Harbor. I was tracking submarines.
Michelle is also with the Tri-State Women Warriors.
It's because we encounter different things than men veterans do. So we all talk amongst each other, we all help each other.
She served in the Navy from 1982 until 1988. Before arriving at Pearl Harbor, she served at a base in California and Barbers Point in Oahu. At both locations, the young member of the Navy was told to help remediate buildings which turned out to have asbestos.
When we did remediation, we never were given any protective gear. We just, as newbie classes, we were told we were removing white coverings from pipes on the ceiling, which probably 90% of the people broke out in, rashes.
Michelle eventually developed years of breathing issues.
Asbestos was more likely the cause of my lung issues.
Scar tissue has been found on her lungs, and in recent months started a claims process with the Veterans Administration, providing medical records.
So I had probably a 4-inch file of 25 years of going to the doctor for breathing issues.
To top it off, she is also dealing with skin cancer.
Skin cancer can be one of the things that come out of that. So I have had that on arms and face, and I don't know if it's from removing that asbestos without protective gear.
Congresswoman Budzinski is calling for more research into these issues. Christina says better research on reproductive health after toxic exposures in the military is one of her passions.
We do know that we were exposed to toxins over there. We know that those toxins have caused a variety of conditions in a lot of people, ranging from cancers to respiratory issues. And we know that it's plausible that a mother could be impacted in a way that would affect her unborn children.
Federal money for research may be hard to find as Congress proposes massive cuts in research programs. Indicator Doug Wolfe, WAND Investigates.